Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 7 beauty products that I truly think should be viral. It'll come as no surprise to anyone, but I am on social media a lot. YouTube, obviously, TikTok, Instagram, and as I scroll through these videos, I come across the same products, some of the same products, over and over and over, and creators are raving about them and hyping them up to the point that they become viral. And in many cases, they sell out and people who want them can't get their hands on them. So that is the definition of a viral product. So the 7 products I'm going to be sharing with you today are ones that I think really should be viral. More people should be talking about them, demonstrating them in their videos. I just think they're really amazing. So let's jump right into it. Okay, the first product I'll be sharing with you is one that I talked about in my September's Testing Hot New Makeup video. It is not a new product, but at the time it was new to me. Usually my Testing Hot New Makeup videos, for the most part, are brand new releases. But this product just happened to be something that I've been wanting to try, so I tested it out for the first time in that video. And I will have that video linked down below in the description box. And that product is the Dalba White Truffle First Spray Serum. I've been using this product for about 3 weeks now, and I was so excited that the brand saw my video and wanted to partner with me to talk a little bit more about the serum spray and to tell you about a special deal you can get on this product today and tomorrow on Amazon. The Dalba First Spray Serum is a double layer serum enriched with white truffle from Italy. White truffle is Dalba's signature ingredient. It is packed with antioxidants, things like vitamin C, vitamin B12, minerals. Amino acids found in white truffles helps improve skin's elasticity. And Dalba invented something called truffle to promote moisture-rich hydration and elasticity care by combining Italian white truffle extract to tocopherol, which is vitamin E, in a perfect ratio. Now, because I personally have oily skin, it's not that often that I rave about products that I think would be amazing for dry skin. Because I don't have dry skin, whenever I review a foundation or a concealer or basically any makeup product, I can only talk about it from the perspective of someone with oily skin. Now, this is a product that I think is going to be a dream for anyone with dry skin, mature skin, that is looking to achieve that just radiant glass skin effect. This product is multi-use. You can use it before you even start your makeup. You can use it while doing your makeup, perhaps after foundation and powder, or after your makeup has been completed. I found that is the best way for me to use this product. I like to use more medium to full coverage foundations. And once I've done my foundation and all my powders to set everything, sometimes I can look, honestly, a little bit unnatural. So what I like to do with this white truffle spray is spray it on once I've completed my makeup. Here's a little before and after. I think you can see how radiant and dewy my skin looks. And what I love about it the most is that I don't look oily. I just look glowy. And what about that deal I mentioned earlier? Well, if you're an Amazon Prime member, Amazon Big Deal Days are today and tomorrow, October 10th and 11th. On those days, the serum spray will be 48% off. You heard that right, 48% off. So instead of paying $35, you can purchase this for just $18. And that is an amazing, amazing deal. So please don't miss it. Now let's talk about some lip products. I would venture to guess that a lot of you have never tried anything from the brand Iconic London. And if you haven't tried anything from this brand, I highly recommend you do. And perhaps you begin with their lip pencils and their glossy balms. Full disclosure, I was sent a couple of these in a PR package, but I loved them so much that I went and purchased more myself. I now have 5 of the lip pencils and 4 of the glossy balms. These are actually called Melting Touch Glossy Balms. They retail for $22. and tell me they are not reminiscent of the Hourglass Phantom Balms that are $36. So $36, $22, and these are just as good. Dare I say, they're almost identical as far as feel and wear time. They both go on like butter. And as I mentioned, the iconic London version is a little bit more affordable. These are the 4 shades that I have. The shade I'm currently wearing is Undone, and I have paired it with this lip pencil in the shade Unbothered. This is the perfect light nude if you have fair skin like I do. These pencils are so creamy, they do not tug on the lips, and they have a little smudger on the other side instead of a brush like this that's on the Makeup by Mario, and it makes it so easy to not only blend out any harsh edges, but to also fill in your entire lip with the lip pencil color. I have never seen another lip pencil with a smudger on the end, and I found that I prefer the smudger over the lip brush. Whoever thought of this was genius because it works so well. I think you could tell by those swatches that they have shades for all skin tones, from very fair to deep dark skin. If you are fair like I am and you are looking for the perfect everyday glossy nude, you definitely want to try this combo. And I will have, as always, all of these products listed and linked down below in the description box of this video. Next up is the Maybelline Eraser Corrector. This is in the pink tone. This is number 160. And I don't know where I've been, and I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. This has to be one of the best under eye brighteners I have ever tried. As you can see, I'm applying it here to one of my dark circles, and look at that brightness. Look at my under eyes. I did not even put any actual concealer on top of this brightener because this has coverage. This is kind of like a brightener concealer hybrid. I will say though, if you have very, very dark circles, you are probably going to want to use this either under a concealer, or you can also place it over a concealer for extra brightening. The consistency is very creamy, it feels hydrating, and what can I say? I just love the way my under eyes look. Speaking of eyes, let's talk about basically anything from Dose of Colors. I have their foundation. I used to use their concealer. They recently reformulated it. I haven't tried the new formula yet, but their old formula was very, very good. And their eyeshadow formula is top tier. It is chef's kiss, so good. I today am wearing one of their limited edition palettes called Truffle. You can still get this. I looked before I applied it this morning to make sure that it was available to purchase, but you can also get these fantastic 5-pan shadows. I have 3 of them: Sassy Siennas, Golden Hour, and Pretty Cool. I mean, look at this Golden Hour palette. It is stunning. And I have to say, I adore the little brush that it comes with. This side, this pencil side, is perfect for smudging out lower eyeshadow or eyeliner. And then this other side is fabulous for hooded eyes like mine or small eyes to really get or pack color onto that outer corner. And then I also like to use it to blend the upper portion of the eyeshadow to make sure there's no harsh lines. I honestly wish they sold this brush by itself because I would buy more of them. So again, do yourself a favor if you've not tried this brand, Dose of Colors. I noticed you can get it on Revolve now, which is where I got my sweater from. I'm telling you, Dose of Colors has some of the best eyeshadows on the market. Do not sleep on these. The last 2 products are blush and highlight. Why is no one talking about the Valentino blushes? Well, actually, I have a thought as to why. Number 1, when you see these in Sephora, and I know this because I was recently at a Sephora that carried all of the Valentino range. I bought this over a year ago, I think from Neiman Marcus, but I was going to buy another one recently. So I went to a Sephora that carried the line because not every Sephora carries Valentino in store. And I have to tell you, the testers that they had sitting out under those lights were terrible. I tried to swatch them and they were like chalk, nearly colorless chalk. So if anybody were to go up to that display and swatch these blushes, number one, they looked horrible. The colors were not true because the lights had sort of depleted them of their color. So they look terrible. And then when you go to swatch them, they have almost no pigment. So you would think, oh my goodness, these blushes are crap, especially for the price. But no, 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 these are so, so good. This shade, which is just shade number 1, is amazing. It is the most beautiful pink. This is actually an eye to cheek product. So you can use this on your eyes as well. These are the 2 shades I own, both equally beautiful. And I do want to get another one. I just haven't decided between 2 shades. I want to get one of the peachier tones. But this one, shade 1, is a beautiful, cool pink. It lasts all day long on my skin. It is so pigmented. The packaging is obviously gorgeous. So I'm so sorry if you have been to a Sephora and saw these on the display and just walked right by them, because that is Sephora's fault. I do not know why they don't change out the testers more often, because they're not gonna sell the way those looked. And then finally we have the Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer. As many of you know, I worked for Giorgio Armani Beauty for about 2 years, many, many years ago, like back in 2005 to 2007. And the fluid shears existed, and I would use them on my clients all the time. But then for some reason or another, I just stopped using them. I found myself reaching more for powder highlighters because that is what was coming on the market. More and more powder highlights. And as I've gotten older, I've started noticing that those powders are not necessarily the most flattering. Sometimes I don't care if I'm going out for the night and I'm going to be in dim lighting and I want to sparkle and glow. I mean, I live in Las Vegas. We have the opportunity for that. So on those occasions, I might reach for an ultra glowy highlight. But other times, I just want a real subtle glow. I want a natural looking lit from within glow. And while I can get that with my Dalba spray, sometimes I want a little bit of an extra sort of lifting effect in this area. So I use the Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer. And the shade I use is number 5. It has a peachy tint to it that is so, so stunning. And I just put a little bit on the back of my hand. You can use a sponge or a brush. And I like to just tap that right on the tops of my cheekbones. So not only does it give me that beautiful subtle glow, it adds just a hint of color. And yes, I put it on top of my pinky blush. I put a peachy tone on top of my pinky blush because I think it looks really, really good. If you have dry, mature skin and are looking for a highlighter that's going to look natural and will last you most likely for the next 10 to 15 years, please try the Armani Fluid Sheer. You use such a little bit at a time. This little bottle, as I just said, is going to last you a very, very long time. And I ordered mine directly from the Giorgio Armani website because they were having a sale. I think it was 20% off. And I do believe that if you go to their website as a new customer and sign up for emails, you can get 15% off. I find that the Armani Beauty website runs sales and promotions quite often. Oh my goodness, I just found the little brush that comes in the Valentino blush. It fits right in there. So cute. All right, everyone, that'll do it for this video. I've shown you 7 beauty products that I think should be viral. Let me know in the comments if you have tried any of these products. Will you be trying any of these products? If you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to ask those in the comments as well. I do try to answer as many as I can. If you did enjoy this video, I always appreciate you giving it a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button and you will become a member of the Risa Does Makeup family. You can also find more content from me over on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. My username is the same everywhere. It's Risa Does Makeup. Although on TikTok, they've shortened it to just Risa. Oh, before I go, I do want to remind you to not procrastinate on the Dalba spray because you can only get that deal for a limited time. Although I would still pay full price for this. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.